This is what Family Guy thinks of conservatives.
We should close the borders. This is an open carry studio. Here's your gun.
Nah, that's too nice. This is what they really think.
Please observe a moment of violence.
Family Guy has spent the last couple decades making fun of conservatives, and they're not stopping anytime soon. So why don't we go through every single moment they've trolled conservatives, from the most relevant to the terribly outdated, starting with the many references to January 6th.
Where are we going? It's our nation's capital. I just love our government. I used to.
They don't really say anything about January 6th. Well, the first time, anyway. They make the same reference later on in the episode, and the second one had a bit more build-up. Here's the setup. Stewie's running for office, and by office I mean snack captain of his preschool class, completely meaningless, but he's not about to lose to his rival, Doug.
Looks like the gloves are off, but I've taken on bigger challenges.
The gloves are off, he says, but he doesn't know who he's dealing with. Doug doesn't throw softballs. Right from the very first debate, he straight up buries Stewie.
During the attack on the Capitol, here is Stewie waving to support.
But he doesn't know who he's dealing with. Doug doesn't throw softballs. Right from the very first debate, he straight up buries Stewie during the attack on the Capitol. Here is Stewie waving to supporters safely behind barricade. Here he is with Josh Hawley fleeing the riot they helped stow. What a little are you okay? They spend the rest of the episode competing with each other in the polls, yada yada yada. But if you do care about who won, I'm going to tell you Stewie did partially because he managed to save his reputation. And Doug died in a commuter plane crash this morning. Yeah, Doug's just dead. Dead like he's not part of the show anymore. Elvis' son, I guess. Speaking of characters who got killed off on the show, Mayor Adam West has been gone for a few seasons now. What we got now is Mayor Wild West. And in the episode Old West, we got to meet his father, the rude twinist outlaw, to somehow still existent.
But, well, let's
Hello,
just say
son.
he's still a bit stuck in his ways.
Are you sure this whole get-up is necessary?
The free Marriott polo shirt tells everyone that you're handsy when you're drunk. It's not like they were kneeling at a football game. Now you look like a man who's ready to be a dad.
If they aren't talking about the past, they're talking about the future. I'm referring to the episode La Famiglia, where Family Guy tried to pull the Simpsons and predict the future.
Can you believe that Trump hung himself in prison?
That Chris Christie lost all that weight. He still looks terrible, though.
Probably weren't expecting a second term when they made that joke, now were they? Although I think it's pretty clear they kind of wanted one specific thing to happen.
God, I can't believe Mike Pence came out of the closet just before he hung himself in prison.
See what I mean?
God, I can't believe Melania was deported to Slovenia and then hung herself in a European prison.
Apparently the show kind of actually predicted Epsteining himself in prison. If you believe the show, that joke was actually written 6 months before Epstein.
Kind of wanted one specific thing to happen. God, I can't believe Mike Pence came out of the closet just before he hung himself in prison. See what I mean? God, I can't believe Melania was deported to Slovenia and then hung herself in a European prison. Apparently, the show kind of actually predicted Epstein Epsteining himself in prison. If you believe the show, that joke was actually written 6 months before Epstein's death. Now you might be wondering, was Family Guy always this mean to conservatives? Yes. Yes, they were. Here's a joke from 14 seasons earlier. Peter travels back in time with the help of death and accidentally creates what they consider the perfect timeline. You got to send me back in time again so I can marry Lois. Dick Cheney, the chairman of Halliburton, shots and a bullet went right through him. Killed Karl Rove and Tucker Carlson. I don't know who any of those people are. If you don't know who most of these people are, sound off in the comments because I've got another one you probably never knew about. I'm Laura Bush and I'm the guy she killed. That's right. Laura Bush killed a guy. Laura Bush killed a guy. That last one wasn't a joke. She actually ran a stop sign and killed a classmate. Rest in peace. Sometimes the writers don't even make jokes. They just kind of remind you of reality. Like this joke they cut from the episode American Gigolo. This is a mess.
Attracted to beautiful. I just
Like-
start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just, I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want.
What, like grab him by the hand?
Grab them by the.
Oh my.
Now, would you believe me if I said that this is the only time Family Guy made jokes about grabbing women by their insert YouTube-safe euphemism here? And so does Vladimir Putin, apparently. In the episode PD4, Peter writes Vladimir Putin a strongly worded email, and the president simply would not take it lying down.
President Putin?
Husband writes me, any American can beat up any Russian. The American chicken. We crave.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Peter picks up the gauntlet, and they proceed to have a very unfair fight.
Here comes the haymaker. You had enough?
Turns out Putin's gonna do more than beat up Peter now that he's stateside.
Putin's phone is buzzing.
Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of mileage out of the president, don't you worry. Now, would you believe me if I said Family Guy wasn't a big fan of the Make America Great Again crowd? I mean, if the January 6th references weren't proof enough, how about the other times they made fun of them? Like that one time Brian and Stewie bought a bunch of saltwater taffy and couldn't sell a single box. Desperate to not go bankrupt, Brian comes up with a genius idea.
We can find a big enough group of suckers to trick into taking it off our hands. Rebranding this taffy as Chewanon was a stroke of genius. Stupid country.
If you don't know what Chewanon is referring to, here's a quick summary from Family Guy.
What do we want?
We don't know! Because it was forwarded to us in an email, so it must be true!
Yeah, that's probably the best explanation you're gonna get out of me. Oh, here's a quick question. Do you know why Cleveland carries a whole ass shotgun around with him?
I need your gun.
We are all armed. I have it in case people try to make America great again. Wait, might you be returning?
Yes.
Picks up the gauntlet, and they proceed to have a very unfair fight. Here comes the haymaker. You had enough. Turns out Putin's going to do more than beat up Peter now that he's stateside. Putin's phone is buzzing. Yeah, they're going to get a lot of mileage out of the president. Don't you worry. Now, would you believe me if I said Family Guy wasn't a big fan of the Make America Great Again crowd? I mean, if the January 6th references weren't proof enough, how about the other times they made fun of them? Like that one time Brian and Stewie bought a bunch of saltwater taffy and couldn't sell a single box. Desperate to not go bankrupt, Brian comes up with a genius idea. We can find a big enough group of suckers to trick into taking it off our hands. Rebranding this taffy as Chunin was a stroke of genius. Stupid country. If you don't know what Chunin is referring to, here's a quick summary from Family Guy. What do we want? We don't know because it was forwarded to us in an email, so it must be true. Yeah, that's probably the best explanation you're going to get out of me. Oh, here's a quick question. Do you know why Cleveland carries a whole ass shotgun around with him? I need your gun. We are all armed. I have it in case people try to make America great again. Wait, might you be returning? Yes. If so far you still aren't picking up what Family Guy is putting down, they spell it out real well in the episode The Bird Reich. In that one, Peter buys himself a
self-aware. Anyway, the boys need to disguise themselves as Nazis, so they come up with a pretty solid plan.
You want to get a free caricature?
Fun to be a skateboard.
Huh, that's weird.
Let's get inside that lab.
Of course, this wasn't the only other time Family Guy related conservatives to the funny mustache man. In the episode 420, Peter tries to get weed illegalized, so he comes up with a genius ad.
All right, Carter, I finished cutting together our anti-pot video. Take a look. Let's kill 6 million Jews. Anybody else who likes pot, reach for my joint.
Give us some of that.
Now let's go to France, steal all their objects. Not bad, eh?
That was Fox News. They own the rights to Hitler's likeness, and they won't have him slandered.
I wonder how the people over at Fox News feel about these Family Guy jokes. I can probably guess, actually. You know what? This is a good time to talk about just how much Family Guy loves making fun of Fox News, because they do it quite a lot. Like this example of calm and collected discourse on Fox News.
My problem with is that liberals hate America.
True.
You just contradicted me. You hate America.
If I could just get a word in.
You like the terrorists.
You're right again.
Or the time Peter and Lois started getting steamy in the back of a police van.
Boy, you really made some mistakes in your life, haven't you, you little piece of trash?
There's someone else in here.
Oh my God!
Principal Shepard.
Yeah, I got into a slap fight with the Applebee's hostess because they wouldn't turn on Fox News.
We're so sorry.
Or what? I didn't tell you to stop.
She didn't know Principal Shepard was freaky like that. We already know how freaky Peter and Lois are, so they get back to business.
Oh, Peter!
The names of garbage people from Fox News?
Oh, Judge Janine! Who's that terrible blonde lady?
Laura Ingraham.
Yes!
This is exactly what I was talking about. I really need to know how the guys over at Fox News feel about these cartoon characters moaning their names. Anyway, here's another bit where they made fun of Fox News.
Want to get a free caricature? Fun to be a skateboard. Huh, that's weird. Let's get inside that lab. Of course, this wasn't the only other time Family Guy related conservatives to the funny mustache man. In the episode 420, Peter tries to get weed legalized, so he comes up with a genius ad. Alright, Carter, I finished cutting together our anti-pot video. Take a look. Let's kill 6 million Jews. Anybody else who likes pot, reach for my joint. Give us some of that. Now let's go to France. Steal all their objects. Not bad, huh? That was Fox News. They own the rights to Hitler's likeness, and they won't have him slandered. I wonder how the people over at Fox News feel about these Family Guy jokes. I can probably guess, actually. You know what? This is a good time to talk about just how much Family Guy loves making fun of Fox News because they do it quite a lot. Like this example of calm and collected discourse on Fox News. My problem with is that liberals hate America. True. You just contradicted me. You hate America. If I could just get a word in. You like the terrorists. You're right again. Or the time Peter and Lois started getting steamy in the back of a police van. Boy, you really made some mistakes in your life, haven't you? You little piece of trash. There's someone else in here. Oh my God! Principal Shepard. Yeah, I got into a slap fight with the Applebee's hostess because they wouldn't turn on Fox News. We're so sorry. For what? I didn't tell you to stop. Jeez. Didn't know Principal Shepard was freaky like that. We already know how freaky Peter and Lois are, so they get back to business. Oh, Peter. The names of garbage people from Fox News. Oh, Judge Janine. Who's that terrible blonde lady? Laura Ingraham. Yes, this is exactly what I was talking about. I really need to know how the guys over at Fox News feel about these cartoon characters moaning their names. Anyway, here's another bit where they made fun of Fox News.
They were there. Wonder what they were up to. Anywho, let's take a look at the Fox News Daycare Center.
And this is our Fox News Daycare Center.
Sorry, a lot of the children aren't here today because their parents have the day off for Martin Luther King Day. Oh no, at Fox News we celebrate the day he was shot.
And the jokes don't stop there. Take a look at this next one.
And this is the kitchen.
Well, I don't see the refrigerator.
Oh, we just use Ann Coulter's.
There's never anything good in here. So what kind of hard-hitting journalism is Lois going to be doing over there at Fox News? Pushing right-wing propaganda, attacking political rivals, lying, like Brian said? Well, yes, actually.
All right, Lois. We want you to do an investigative expose on one of America's greatest enemies.
Who is it?
Michael Moore.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Fox News will take down anyone who doesn't agree with them.
Give him a chance.
We have reason to suspect that Michael Moore may be a closet homosexual. We need you to get the proof.
Are you sure that's a real news story?
Absolutely, Lois. It's human interest.
If you think Michael Moore's possible homosexuality is newsworthy, I'll do my best to get the story.
Lois stalks Michael Moore's house hoping to catch him in the act. Instead, she catches the scoop of a lifetime.
Get down! Michael Moore is gay with Rush Limbaugh.
That's not dog poop. Sorry, we've been out here a long time.
Conservative political commentator Rush Limbaugh and left-wing personality Michael Moore in bed together. Literally looks like all that stalking paid off. All that's left now is to report her findings and...
Michael Moore is clearly not gay.
What are you talking about? You're the one who sent me to investigate.
I'll be honest. Rush Limbaugh is one of us. That would be as foolish as FDR hiring that midget press secretary.
Ah, there we go. Surprise, surprise. Fox won't run the story. And you just know Brian has a bucket of I told you so's ready and waiting to be handed out.
So they want me to drop the story completely because they don't want to embarrass Rush Limbaugh.
They have an incredibly biased agenda. You should do this.
Gets the job cause she's a natural. Doesn't stop Brian from belly aching though. Good morning, everyone. If you work for Fox News, you're going to be selling your soul. They're a major news network. I would think you'd be excited for me. They report whatever they damn well please. You're welcome to come with me and see for yourself that it's all on a level. I mean, like, I get where he's coming from. I wouldn't want anyone I cared about working at Fox News in this universe. And at least in Family Guy, it's looking like Fox News. I mean, they're not looking too good. Well, I'm excited to be here. Oh, this is my dog, Brian. He was just dying to see the studio. How's it going, Adolf? I'll have you know my grandparents died in the Holocaust. I'm just joking. They were there, though. They were there. Wonder what they were up to. Anywho, let's take a look at the Fox News Daycare Center. And this is our Fox News Daycare Center. Sorry, a lot of the children aren't here today because their parents have the day off for Martin Luther King Day. Oh no. At Fox News, we celebrate the day he was shot. And the jokes don't stop there. Take a look at this next one. And this is the kitchen. I don't see the refrigerator. Oh, we just us. And Coulter's. There's never anything good in here. So, what kind of hard-hitting journalism is Lois going to be doing over there at Fox News? Pushing right-wing propaganda, attacking political rivals, lying, like Brian said? Well, yes, actually. Alright, Lois. We want you to do an investigative expose on one of them.
To speak with you about the dangers of sanitizing books, Mr. Hillman Hollister.
We're ready to hear the word "the" in front of a lot of different ethnicities.
Thank you for coming. Be sure to give your email to one of the guys with the clipboard.
Brian's crusade is obviously gathering steam, but it also caught the attention of the last people he was hoping for.
Brian, I'm a news producer. We think our viewers would really appreciate your point of view.
That's right, it's Fox News again, and this time they're a lot more unhinged than the Lois episode.
At least I'll get some airtime to speak my piece.
But if you get in trouble, just say Dominion.
Welcome to Hannity. Brian Griffin has something important needs to hear.
I'd like to talk about books.
You stood up to the vermin in Chicago and said, "No bueno, comrado."
This episode came out in 2025, by the way. You can only get more insane from here.
Brian's Chiron says Freedom Crusader. I just want books to be left alone.
It has everything to do with it. We should close the borders with chains. This is an open carry studio. Here's your gun.
Dominion! Dominion!
Despite bombing his interview, pandering to the right seems to be working out for Brian. His crappy book nobody likes is actually selling copies thanks to some recommendations from right-wing figures.
My book is being co-opted by the right. It's number 2.
How the radical left made me bad.
Think Ben is going to react to that one on his channel? I'd love to tell you Brian decided to stick with his principles, but this is Brian we're talking about. It doesn't take long for him to start speaking at MAGA conferences.
So you're really going to pander to this extremist conference to move some books?
I'm presenting my art in its rawest form.
Stewie and Brian really switched roles in this episode, didn't they? Usually the dog's the one belly-aching about conservatives.
Look at how they're opening the event.
Please observe a moment of violence.
Thank you for your service.
Brian doesn't even get to promote his book. The event is crashed by a woke mob complaining about Brian's book, and they clash with the conservatives. But then they actually read the book they were fighting about, and, well...
And then I'm a hack. We got it.
We've agreed to ban just one book. Yours.
Leaving you with just enough political infamy to do $5 birthday greetings on Cameo.
The moral...
His head around the situation. Can you picture the two of those guys poking each other in the chops? Be like sticking your arm in a backed-up sink. An oversized Armani suit and an oversized cheap windbreaker tossed casually on the floor. Next day at work, Limbo finds a Detroit Tigers ball cap up in there. It's just a weird image, like the way Commissioner Gordon tells Batman that he just took a poop. So, we might have to use his imagination, but we won't cause Lois decides to do the story anyway, and she's going to break into Michael Moore's house mid-population, ready to expose him to the world. Mr. Moore, Mr. Limbaugh, who are you? What have you done with your gay lover, Rush Limbaugh? Holy crap, she actually did it. That, my friends, is what they call real journalism. Or 5 years in prison. Now there's the matter of the skin suit on the bed. What's that about? I am Rush Limbaugh. That's a costume. All these years, Rush Limbaugh has just been Michael Moore in disguise. Fred Savage. They're both characters I created. Why? After the Wonder Years, I was hungry to do more acting, but the pickings were slim. I guess it got a little out of hand. I'm also Tony Danza, Cameron Manheim, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Kevin Neame, John Forsythe. Fred Savage is the greatest actor. Yep, that's it. That's the big conclusion to the episode. Not sure if there's going to be some kind of meta joke they were going for with that one. But Lois runs the story and she never works at Fox News again. That wasn't the only time someone in the family worked with conservatives. A more recent example was in the episode Karen Height 451, which is a reference to a book I have totally 100% read. In that one, Lois and a bunch of woke moms go on a campaign censoring a bunch of books they don't like, making them lame and dumb. Brian is opposed to that, and he's
read his book. I'll give Brian credit, he keeps his word, keeps it a bit too hard if you ask me, because after a day he's pretty much made a 180 on his political beliefs.
Hey! I read your book, and it was very persuasive. More than enjoyed it. I'm talking to you now how much I agree with you.
I lack the ability to think critically and independently. You should be proud of yourself. I mean, you sound like a thoughtful American.
Either Brian's easily convinced, or Rush is some kind of political genius, which, I mean...
Love the Hummer, Rush. I'm not saying you have to be gay to drive something else. If you drive something else, you're probably a guy who likes to pleasure other men.
You'd be the judge of that. But whatever he wrote down is really working for Brian, because now he's gone full-on Republican. He even agrees to go to the Republican National Headquarters, and that's where we get to meet everyone's favorite Republican personalities, like George W. Bush.
Meet George W. Bush.
Uncle Rush! I'm 64 3/4. You got one for me?
Wait a second.
Don't tell my dad.
Who else do we get to meet today?
Hey, John. I'd like you to meet my friend Brian.
Mr. McCain?
Oh, Rush and I used to solve mysteries together.
It's Old Man Barney Frank.
Thanks for all your help, Globetrotters.
Put it there.
Oh, no.
So Brian isn't just a Republican now, he needs to prove it too, especially to Lois, and he does it with a nice song and dance.
I dream of Republican Town.
Let's pause for a second here. You can't tell me this song doesn't belong in an early season of American Dad. Someone needs to make an AI version of Stan singing this immediately.
Nice place, huh, Rush?
It's a paradise.
Republican Catholic? No Muslims?
Too many tall buildings.
Now, what did Rush mean by too many tall buildings? Man can really sing, though. Well, he can sound like he's trying to sing at least. I'm sure that counts for something. I'll make sure that's what I do.
They've outlawed all abortion.
We just take it.
tell you Brian decided to stick with his principles. But this is Brian we're talking about. It doesn't take long for him to start speaking at MAGA conferences. So, you're really going to pander to this extremist conference to move some books? I'm presenting my art in its rawest form. Stewie and Brian really switched roles in this episode, didn't they? Usually, the dog's the one belly aching about conservatives. Look at how they're opening the event. Please observe a moment of violence. Music, thank you for your service. Brian doesn't even get to promote his book. The event is crashed by a woke mob complaining about Brian's book, and they clash with the conservatives. But then they actually read the book they were fighting about, and then I'm a hack. We got it. We've agreed to ban just one book. Yours, leaving you with just enough political infamy to do $5 birthday greetings on Cameo. The moral of the story is I don't know. Here's another clip of Family Guy making fun of conservatives to distract you. Harvard is a respected institution that only produces our nation's finest. The boys are back in town. I said, it was a cheap shot to include him. Anyway, since we're talking about popular conservative figures, Rush Limbaugh made a triumphant return in the episode Excellence in Broadcasting. Except this time, he has speaking lines and he's voiced by himself. You're going to see why that's pretty wild in a second. So, the episode starts with Family Guy breaking the canon they set up like 2 seasons ago. Don't let Brian see this. It says here that Rush Limbaugh will be
corrosive acid. You've got a gay. Not this time, Nancy boy.
Very informative, thank you. Now about the ban on gay marriage, while Brian does his best to overturn it, gathering 10,000 signatures from around town, of course the young Republicans have some beef with that.
Did you hear? Some dog is going around town trying to get support for gay marriage.
He's got a petition.
Chris, you've got to destroy that petition. Because if you do, I'll let you touch my boobs.
Do I want that?
Oh yeah.
Well, fantastic then.
Motivated by boob. Can't say I'm surprised. Chris decides to put an end to Brian's campaign.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna get to touch right-wing boob because of this.
Now I'm gonna have to get 10,000 more signatures before tomorrow morning.
When was the last time you were even with a woman?
When did the Challenger blow up?
86.
Yeah, it was like 3 years before that.
See what I mean? When I say he's a better Republican, he actually actively does something, made some people's lives worse, sure, but hey, at least he didn't just sing about it. Brian did get the bill overturned in the end, by the way. As you can see, Family Guy often tackles these hot-button issues, so let's talk about another one, conversion therapy. In the episode Family Gay, Peter undergoes some experiments and it ends up turning him gay.
Oh, oh, my muffins are ready. Oh, Or was it? Go ahead, try it.
Peter.
Try it.
Maybe you should go back to that doctor.
Let's not be too hasty. These are delicious.
Spoojizicum.
Ew.
Lois starts to really like the superior version of Peter. Like, a lot, really. So, of course, she initiates the maritals.
Well, here's the new nightie you picked out for me.
I think I'm jealous. Oh, I could scratch your eyes out. Meow.
I have to say, I'm really liking the new you an awful lot.
What?
Come on, sweetie, let's have some fun.
I'm gay.
We can't have...
No.
He keeps his word. Keeps it a bit too hard if you ask me, cause that after a day he's pretty much made a 180 on his political beliefs. Hey, I read your book and it was very persuasive. More than enjoyed it. I talking to you now how much I agree with you. I lack the ability to think critically and independently. You should be proud of yourself. I mean, you sound like a thoughtful American. Either Brian's easily convinced or Rush is some kind of political genius, which I mean, love the Hummer Rush. I'm not saying you have to be gay to drive something else. If you drive something else, you're probably a guy who likes to pleasure other men. He'd be the judge of that. But whatever he wrote down is really working for Brian because now he's gone full-on Republican. He even agrees to go to Republican National Headquarters. And that's where we get to meet everyone's favorite Republican personalities like George W. Bush. Meet George W. Bush. Uncle Rush. I'm 64 and March 4th. You got one for me? Wait a second. Don't tell my dad. Who else do we get to meet today? Hey John. I'd like you to meet my friend Brian. Mr. McCain. Oh, Rush and I used to solve mysteries together. It's old man Barney Frank. Thanks for all your help, Globetrotters. Put her there. Oh no. So Brian isn't just a Republican now. He needs to prove it too. Especially to Lois. And he does it with a nice song and dance. I dream of Republican Town. Let's pause for a second here. You can't tell me this song doesn't belong in an early season of American Dad. Someone needs to make an AI version of Stan singing this immediately. Nice place, huh, Rush? It's a paradise. Republican Catholic. No Muslims. There are too many tall buildings. Now, what did Rush mean by too many tall buildings? Man can really sing though. Well, he can sound like he's trying to sing at least. I'm sure that counts for something. I'll make sure that's what I do. They've outlawed all abortions. We just take it, and we jam it back and...
Your kids are gonna get into your guns. You ever get lonely? Hold me.
I reckon squeezing that is gonna make a lot more than just bad people go away. Oh, they haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
Guns were bad. Jesus and Moses used guns to conquer the Romans? Guns don't kill people. Guns are extremely dangerous. Do not purchase, own, clean, operate, or be near guns at any time.
If you couldn't tell, the NGA is a parody of the NRA. As you can see, they like to slide in a bit here and there about gun control, like the time Brian got shock collared.
Anyway, the collar's programmed to give you a severe shock if you raise your voice above a certain decibel. And don't bother trying to cut it off. Same stuff Republicans want our kids to wear to school.
When are these jokes, and when are they just comments about how bleak of a reality we live in? Speaking of bleak reality, in the episode China Doll, Stewie and Brian are held up in a Chinese labor camp, and Brian had something to say.
Didn't realize all our solar panels are made by Chinese political prisoners.
White liberals have a lot to answer for.
Conservatives do as well, especially in a post-Roe v. Wade world.
He's adorable. He looks just like your... He's gonna be a little lady killer.
I don't want to put any pressure on him.
Geez, Family Guy writers, tell us how you really feel. Actually, no, I don't think it gets any clearer than that. And since we're talking about relevant topics, what's more relevant than the President of the United States? Now, I've shown you a few Trump jokes by now, but the mother of all Trump jokes came in the episode Trump Guy. And as you might be able to tell from the title, it's the episode dedicated to making fun of Donald Trump. But first, we get a bit of a two-parter. In the episode before Trump Guy, Peter gets white hair, becomes a news analyst, and he kind of just lies a lot.
You were talking about crime.
Because they're immigrants. As Americans, we should all take a pledge to kick them out.
Lois isn't happy at all about Peter's lying all the time, and Peter agrees to stop, but then he gets a very important phone call.
That makes me so happy.
Donald Trump? You want me to be your press secretary? We'll get started drawing it right away. We're joining the Trump administration.
Geez, I'd call that an overreaction. But I think we've pretty much covered how the show feels about conservatives by now, specifically Trump. But here's a quick reminder anyway. In the episode Breaking Sad, Meg really needed to cry, and boy was it difficult, so they had to pull out the big guns.
A few tips that may help you tell when you've got a gay. I like her early work. I've never bought one. You've got a gay. You find a deadly corrosive acid. You've got a gay. Not this time, Nancy boy. Very informative. Thank you. Now, about the ban on gay marriage. While Brian does his best to overturn it, gathering 10,000 signatures from around town. Of course, the young Republicans have some beef with that. Did you hear? Some dog is going around town trying to get support for gay marriage. He's got a petition. Chris, you've got to destroy that petition because if you do, I'll let you touch my boobs. Do I want that? Oh, yeah? Well, fantastic. Then motivated by boob. Can't say I'm surprised. Chris decides to put an end to Brian's campaign. What the hell are you doing? I'm going to get to touch right-wing boob because of this. Now I'm going to have to get 10,000 more signatures before tomorrow morning. When was the last time you were even with a woman? When did the Challenger blow up? 86. Yeah, it was like 3 years before that. See what I mean when I say he's a better Republican? He actually actively does something. Made some people's lives worse. Sure. But hey, at least he didn't just sing about it. Brian did get the bill overturned in the end. By the way, as you can see, Family Guy often tackles these hot-button issues. So, let's talk about another one. Conversion therapy. In the episode Family Gay, Peter undergoes some experiments, and it ends up turning him gay. Oh no. Oh, my muffins are ready. Oh, was it? Go ahead. Try it, Peter. Try it. Maybe you should go back to that doctor. Let's not be too hasty. These are delicious. Spoism. EW.
How could you not believe me?
Unfortunately for Meg, the president isn't done with her just yet. While Peter's off mistaking a butternut squash for the president,
Mr. Griffin, you're not speaking to President Trump.
Then where's President Donald Trump?
Trump is getting handsy with his daughter.
Mr. President, I'm not interested.
Oh my God!
That was genuinely off-putting. And this is the same show that made this tasteful little joke 10 seasons earlier.
Jane, this is Brian.
Lois has told me so much about you.
Hey, thanks. That's a great costume. What are you, one of Freddy Krueger's victims?
I'm a victim of the liberal agenda. I'm a murdered fetus. Did you know that Democrats murder thousands of babies every year? And sometimes babies are put back into the womb just so that they can be aborted again?
Have you ever had any that was voluntary?
No, I have not.
Come on, buddy, let's go. Yep, with a capital C.
Of course, there are no repercussions for Trump's actions, but Peter quits his job at least. He also goes to confront Trump about his behavior.
Trump!
I have dementia.
Peter Griffin?
Turns into a fourth wall-breaking argument about how Family Guy has corrupted the youth, and ends with Peter saying the meanest thing you could ever say to Trump, apparently.
If I screwed up so bad, how come I'm a billionaire?
You're worth $700 million on the high side.
Lois is devastated. She might try to leave Peter every other week, but she still loves him. So, Brian and Stewie come up with a plan to get Peter straight again. Kidnapping and taking him to conversion therapy. Where am I? I'm doing this for Lois. Welcome to Straight Camp, everyone. Through our structured program, you will succeed. So, what does one do at Straight Camp to straighten oneself out? Glad you asked? Here's lesson number 1. Apparently, this is Harry the I sure do love being gay. So, we're going to beat him up for it.